Alright. It's time for another episode of Prime Rematches. Today, we've had two so far heavyweight. Ali versus Holmes, and then Marciano versus Lewis. Today we're going to have a welterweight match. De La Hoya was on the downslide of his career, taking on the up-and-coming Manny Pacquiao. Pacquiao had to, I think he had to come up a weight, or maybe, and then I think De La Hoya had to come down one, or go down a weight class to meet at welterweight. Pacquiao in real life dominated the fight, winning by an 8th round TKO as De La Hoya's team, I think, threw in the towel in start of the 9th round. Now, I originally wanted to play this one with Glory Days Boxing, but unfortunately they did not. I thought they had both these fighters rated at welterweight, but they did not. I believe only De La Hoya was rated at, I think they had Pacquiao at lightweight. So anyways, I'm going to play it with Title Bout 2 PC, and let's play it out and see if De La Hoya in his prime could handle the power and the action of Manny Pacquiao. So let's head to the ring to get things started. Alright, so tail of the tape, De La Hoya gets the strong closer trait, whereas Pacquiao gets the second wind. Pacquiao's slightly better at the aggressor. Pacquiao's defense is not as good as De La Hoya, and Manny's chin's not as good either. Both have the same killer instinct, both have the same endurance. So not much different there. Looks like De La Hoya has the edge as far as accuracy of his punches, and he has a little more power than Pacquiao does. So this should be an interesting fight. See if De La Hoya can get revenge for that lopsided loss against Pacquiao. So here we go. Round one. And right off the bat, he cannot get control. Pacquiao can't. So we do control check. It goes over to De La Hoya. He lands. Nice cross. Partially blocked. Loses it. Go back over to Pacquiao. De La Hoya with a nice combination. Oh, he's going to trap Pacquiao in the left neutral corner. Pacquiao gets control. De La Hoya wraps him up. Back over to De La Hoya. Nice uppercut by De La Hoya. There's a nice uppercut for Pacquiao. It's both fighters taking turns in control. There's a nice combination. Cut check, but there's going to be no cut, no swelling. Still in control, De La Hoya. It's going to miss. Counter misses as well. Still in control, De La Hoya. Nice jab. There's a big right hand. The hook scores. Pacquiao takes a step back. This is the De La Hoya that Pacquiao should have been fighting in that fight, but age gets to us all. And that's going to be the end of round 1. Pacquiao soundly beaten in that first round. De La Hoya aggressively went after him. We had to round 2. Pacquiao in control. Pacquiao with a left hand. Clean shot to the chin of Oscar De La Hoya. 70. Lose control. Back over to De La Hoya. De La Hoya lands a nice hook. Stay at center. Ring center. Over to Pacquiao. It's going to miss. Counter. Misses as well from De La Hoya. Still in control. 31. Just missed on that left hand. There he lands a nice combination. Still in control. 62. He's going to trap De La Hoya on the far ropes. Oh! A blistering cross! Oh, he buckles the knees of Oscar De La Hoya. What a shot from Pacquiao. Still in control. De La Hoya clinches. De La Hoya in control. There is no foul there. Back over to Pacquiao. He'll miss. Pacquiao lands a nice uppercut on the inside. Pacquiao again. De La Hoya wraps him up. 8 seconds left in the round. That's going to do it for round number 2. And this one was all Pacquiao. So both fighters showing their power off in the first 2 rounds. De La Hoya in round 1 and Pacquiao here in round 2. This is a sign of a good fight here. Round 3 underway. Here's De La Hoya, or I'm sorry, Pacquiao. He'll have control. Nice uppercut. Over to De La Hoya. De La Hoya traps Pacquiao on the near ropes. Still has control. There's a nice jab from De La Hoya. He'll miss there. They move to the near corner. Pacquiao still in trouble. Pacquiao wraps him up. De La Hoya now moves to the far ropes. There's a big hook from De La Hoya. Pacquiao doesn't seem any worse for wear. So he moves right through that punch. Nice hook again from De La Hoya. Pacquiao covers him up. Pacquiao just trying to get through the round now. 42 seconds left. Pacquiao's in control. Pacquiao comes back with a nice jab and a straight right hand. Left hand. Sorry. still in control. 48. He'll miss there. Counter is going to land from De La Hoya as the bell sounds. And big round from De La Hoya. We head to round 4. Pacquiao in control, 29, scores on a nice uppercut in the inside. De La Hoya covered up just enough to not take the full brunt of that one. In control, De La Hoya motions to keep the punches up. No foul. He traps De La Hoya on the right neutral corner. In control. Boom! Big combination. That got De La Hoya's attention. De La Hoya wraps him up. De La Hoya answers with his own combination. Over to Pacquiao. Pacquiao lands a vicious uppercut. He hurt De La Hoya. Retained control factor for the next turn. Gets half of his killer instinct, so that's going to be 4. Let's see what he can do with it. 37. He misses. 20 lands. A nice hook. Back over De La Hoya. 43. He'll miss. De La Hoya. 65. Back to ring center. Over to Pacquiao. Pacquiao. Nice jab from Pacquiao. That's the end of round 4. Some big blows from Manny Pacquiao here in round 4. This is a back and forth fight, just what we were expecting. We head to round 5. Unbelievable fight so far. Pacquiao in control. 50. There's a clinch by De La Hoya. De La Hoya's in control. De La Hoya lands a big cross, and that buckles the knees of Manny Pacquiao. 32. Nice hook from De La Hoya. Big jab. De La Hoya getting more and more confident. He lands another jab and then a straight right. Back over to Pacquiao. Pacquiao. Pacquiao with a vicious jab and then a straight left hand. He hurts De La Hoya with that one. He's going to trap Pacquiao on the left neutral corner. Pacquiao in control. He'll back to ring center. De La Hoya wraps him up. Pacquiao misses on the inside. Pacquiao lands a nice uppercut. No foul. Back over to De La Hoya. De La Hoya with a nice combination. That'll end round 5. Pacquiao landed some big shots, but De La Hoya answered them. We head to round 6. Pretty even punch total wise. Pacquiao can't get control, but he gets it back 64. He traps De La Hoya on the near ropes. Back over to De La Hoya. De La Hoya. Nice cross from De La Hoya. And we're going to see some swelling on Pacquiao here. Some minor swelling over his right eye. .21. Pacquiao lands an uppercut. A cross from Pacquiao. Another cross. Back over to De La Hoya, 31. De La Hoya lands a nice hook. De La Hoya, straight right hand. How much more punishment can Pacquiao take? But he just keeps coming back. Pacquiao with a combination. Back to ring center. 53. Pacquiao trying to get a breather. De La Hoya, 22. Nice jab from De La Hoya. And that's the end of round 6. Just a back and forth affair. We head to round 7. Pacquiao. Nice cross from Pacquiao. Still in control. Lands another hook to the head of Oscar De La Hoya. 57. De La Hoya wraps him up. De La Hoya's in control. 11. Nice hook from De La Hoya. Stays in control. Dances around center ring. Looking for his opening. Keeps control. Still plodding around the center of the ring. There's a shot. Lands a nice combination from Oscar De La Hoya. De La Hoya, as Pacquiao gets in and covers him up. There's a nice combination from Oscar De La Hoya. There's a big uppercut. And down goes Manny Pacquiao's down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Oh, he's up at 9. What happened to the cards? There they are. Alright, Killer Instinct checks in. De La Hoya's got Pacquiao in trouble. 26. Nice combination. there. Pacquiao gets in there and covers him up. There's a nice combination from De La Hoya. Lands a big combination with the sound of the bell. He turns in triumph to his corner. He thought he had Pacquiao. Huge round for Oscar De La Hoya. We head to round 8. Pacquiao. Can he answer this? He's going to trap De La Hoya on the near ropes. Loses control. 66. Back to ring center. De La Hoya. With a big combination. Pacquiao covers up though. 51. Another clinch from Pacquiao. There's a nice jab and straight right from De La Hoya. A miss. Looking for an opening. There it is! A big uppercut. He'll get half of his thing as he just jarred Pacquiao. He's on Queer Street. Here he goes. 27. He'll land a nice hook. And then a jab and a straight right. Can't finish him. Stays in control. 55. Pacquiao just holding on for dear life. Will he be able to find the endurance here to finish this fight out? He'll get control here. 63. Loses it back to De La Hoya. Referee motions for both fighters to get their punches up. As they start to drop their hands as they get tired here. And that's going to end the round. So De La Hoya looks to be in control right now as Pacquiao pretty much took that round off. And we head to round number 9, scheduled for 12. It looks right now, punch points wise, De La Hoya is firmly in command, but Pacquiao, we've seen him come alive late in fights before. Let's see if he can somehow steal victory from the grasp of defeat. He's got control. No foul. Back over to De La Hoya. De La Hoya lands a vicious uppercut. Pacquiao's hurt. Pacquiao. He lands a nice combination. Dances around ring center, looking for that shot. He needs a big shot here. 12. He'll land a nice uppercut. 33. It's going to miss. Back over to De La Hoya. De La Hoya. Nice jab. And we got a cut. A minor cut under the left eye of Manny Pacquiao. He's having some trouble. We're going to keep an eye on that left eye. Back over to Pacquiao. He's in control. 47. He misses. Counter. Lands a nice jab, crisp jab, and a straight right from Oscar De La Hoya. Pacquiao still in control. 52. De La Hoya wraps him up. They separate the fighters. They come back. De La Hoya gets control. De La Hoya with a nice hook. Stays in control. And De La Hoya with another vicious uppercut on the inside. He is battering Manny Pacquiao. Half killer instinct. Let's see if he can do something with this. 34. Nope. End of the round. He did land the nice jab and straight right. But that's it. Another huge round. And it's pretty much... But Manny Pacquiao gets his second win. And he's got 3 more rounds to try to right the ship. Pacquiao misses, counter. He misses on the counter. Pacquiao loses, gets it back. Traps De La Hoya in the near corner. Still in control. He's going to miss. Another counter. Misses from De La Hoya. Pacquiao still in control. 32. Misses again. Throwing wildly. Looking for the knockout. Stays in control. There's a nice uppercut. De La Hoya covered up and avoided the full brunt of that shot. Still in control, 54. De La Hoya wraps him up. Still in control, 78. He traps De La Hoya on the fire ropes. Now he's in the far corner. And De La Hoya finally gets control. He misses. Lands a nice combination. They're back at ring center. Back over to Pacquiao. Pacquiao stays at ring center. There's a nice hook from Pacquiao. And that's going to end the round. Pretty quiet round. De La Hoya just takes it easy. We head to round 11. So unless we get a miracle from Manny Pacquiao here in the next 2 rounds, it's going to be pretty much an exact reverse of their original fight. A reversal, I should say. As De La Hoya has dominated. Look at those punch totals. 110 to 69. Unbelievable. Pacquiao has been getting bludgeoned. De La Hoya's landing some power shot after power shot. Here's Pacquiao. Uh-oh, we got an injury possible? No injury. 3. In control. 10. Lands a nice hook. Back over to De La Hoya. 49. Misses. Counter. Lands for Pacquiao. Back over to Pacquiao. 57. De La Hoya clinches. Still in control. Manny looking for an opening. Still in control. 29. Lands a nice uppercut. Keeps control. No foul. Back over to De La Hoya. De La Hoya answers with a nice hook of his own. Another combination. Oscar De La Hoya. He's getting that a little bit of second wind here. Trying to close this one out. Oh, referee separates the fighters, telling them to both keep it clean. Starting to get a little chippy. Back over to De La Hoya. He lands a nice jab, then a straight left hand. And that's going to end the round. So, too little too late for Manny Pacquiao. We head to round 12. It's been all De La Hoya. He wants the knockout, but Pacquiao is a resilient fighter. Here we go. De La Hoya in control. The referee gestures to his forehead, tells him no headbutting. De La Hoya, 79. Still in control, 52. Pacquiao wraps him up. There's a nice cross from De La Hoya, no cut. Here's Pacquiao. Pacquiao misses, counter. Misses from De La Hoya. Back over to Oscar De La Hoya. 59. Pacquiao clinches. Pacquiao in control. 48. He misses. Another counter. This one's a huge right hook. That shook Pacquiao up. He stays on his feet. I don't know how he stayed on his feet. There's another hook. De La Hoya coming on strong here at the end, looking for that knockout. And there's another hook. "20 seconds left. Can he finish him off?" Cross. Some more swelling. There's a big combination. It's the end of round 12. Pacquiao makes it through the round, but not before De La Hoya took him. Tried to end it right there, but could not. This is about as one-sided a fight as you're going to see for a big fight like this. I mean, Pacquiao was one-sided, but this might have been even more one-sided than the original Pacquiao De La Hoya fight. Let's see how the judges had it. 116 to 109. 116 to 109. And 118 to 109. De La Hoya wins by unanimous decision. Impressive fight for Oscar De La Hoya. And he wins the rematch of this Prime rematches. So there you have it. That's it from here. Thanks for watching, and we will see you next time. Uh-oh. The scorecard didn't show up.